400K get you a nice loan for a rental house, or it can buy you an entire house. You guys don't believe me, man. No one believes me. No one believes me. Yet I do it. And you know the biggest reason I'm able to do it is because when I shifted from the first property I bought was about 130,000. About 130,000, right? When I went into business with my business partner, right? He's a real estate agent, right? So guess what he does all day? Guess what his only job is to do all day? No, not serve me. No, we're business partners. He looks at properties all day. You know how we look at charts all day? That's what I tell him. He's like, what do you do all day, Akil? I'm like, look at charts, looking for good opportunities in the market. Does the same thing. He looks for good opportunities in the markets all day. He goes through list and list and list, breaks down his list, and then he visits them. And when you put in hard work, you find good opportunities. Yep. So we found properties for the first one we bought. We had bought one that was 150, and that was the one that was the disaster property. But we found one for 25 that we got for 20. We found one for 23 that we got for 17. It's doable. You just gotta look for the right deals. And we've learned this because we've missed on so many of them, guys. Good deals don't last. Like good moves in the market, good moves like the Head and Shoulders we took on Dollar Canada, right? Good move, right? Did it last long or did it go straight down? It went straight down. Same thing in the housing market, guys. There are good deals out there. The thing is, there are so many traders or so many real estate investors out there that they don't really last too long. And one of the biggest lessons that we learned is that if you're looking for a good deal like that, or any good deal, because give me a second. We missed out. We had a phenomenal deal. We had a property that we were looking at. It was going to cost, this was at the very beginning days, it was going to cost us probably about $90,000. In this property, we went in there, it didn't have a floor. We literally walked in. Like my partner's like, "Look, this is it's like, dude, it's got a hole in the floor." And I'm thinking like a little, hole. Literally, the floor was gone. There was a beam. We had to like do a little tightrope thing across. Literally, there's no floor. It's funny because it's true, guys. It's funny because I swear it's true. There's no floor in this house. It is in this room. But anyway, they were selling it for like 90,000, and we thought it needed about. They were selling it for 60,000. We thought it needed about $90,000 worth of work. Now, the property right next to it was just sold for like 300,000, and this was a hot area that was being kind of, there was a lot of bad houses that were being redone, right? So we're like, okay, 60,000 to buy it, 90,000 to fix it up. That's 150. Pay back some of the loan money. We could sell it for 300, probably 280 is what he thought, right? Good deal. The problem was we had to go through the loan process to get $90,000 to fix it up. And by the time we went through that whole loan process of asking the bank and then finding a private investor, guess what was off the market? The house. And guess what someone sold it for? $270. $120,000 of profit. Boom, right there. I drive past and I give it a certain finger every time. So we learned that good deals don't last. So when you have someone that's their only job is to sit back and look at properties all day, and I mean he sells properties too, but his job is around looking for properties, and he sees them, right? When he sees them, we jump on them. And if you can jump on with cash, not only can you get it quicker, but you can start getting things signed right away. Good deals are out there, guys. Just your average investor, and that used to be me, your average investor never hears about them because they're gone. They don't make it to the public list that we get. They don't make it to your real estate agent doesn't get them. By the time your real estate agent gets them, they're gone. Right? Same thing we talked about earlier with the dollar yen, right? By the time it hits the news, right? By the time the news says, hey guys, you should be selling the dollar. Do you think you should be selling the dollar? Or has that move already been made? So yeah, a lot of you guys think I'm lying. I am 100% true. Now, do they come up every day? Do you find a $25,000 property you can buy that's worth it that you can buy every day? No. But we're talking like if you can find one or two of these a year. That's what we're talking about, guys. One or two a year. One of the two on your checklist, right? We had one that was on our waiting list. It was $30,000, and we're like, it was $35,000, and my partner's like, I think we can get it for like 25 because it's been on the market for like a year, and never went down. And we were just waiting for it to go to 25. We can give like 23. Just never went down. Probably should have just bought it at 30, but sometimes you have those too. So right, you wait for a reason for entry. All right, Aussie dollar skunked me out of my head and shoulders yesterday. Yeah, we did an offer for 25. It got rejected. Yeah, we even did an offer for. At one point, I think we did an offer for 28. Yeah, it got rejected. They didn't want. I mean, the seller doesn't have to sell it to you. Your best opportunities are going to come from desperate sellers. Not everyone's desperate. So like, if I need $30,000 off the sale of a property to cover a loan or whatever I have to cover, I'm not selling it for less than $30,000. So they were quite fine holding it. The guy that owned it was renting it out anyway, so he's making income. So like it didn't matter to him. We just wanted it because it had a long-term tenant, and the tenant was a handyman. So when we talked to him, he was like, "Look, there's a lot of stuff wrong with this house, or like not a lot of like big stuff, like little stuff." He's like, "I don't mind doing it myself." He's like, "This is what I do for a living." He was like an old carpenter or something like that. He's like, "This is what I do. I build stuff." So I don't mind. I'm like, yes. He could just fix anything that happens. Perfect. Let's do it. And it was him and his wife, and they've been there for I think 10 years. Well, they're not going anywhere. Perfect property. But Catherine Street didn't work out.